John, I would love for you to do, what would be your best Baptist argument, and what do you think is the best, what's my best argument? And I'll do the same.
The Catholic Church is your best argument.
No, it's not. It's not my best argument.
Been around for a long time.
Small c, it's in the Apostles' Creed.
Touche.
Yeah.
So here I am in Germany in a class on the Spirit in 1 Peter, and I go away on a retreat with 12 Lutherans and a Lutheran professor, and I'm a lone Baptist. I can hardly speak German. And they turn to me and say, so what's with this adult baptism? Because nobody in Germany does this except sects called Baptists. And I said, Colossians 2:12. Having been buried with him in baptism, in which you were also raised with him through faith in the powerful working of God. So I think that little phrase, through faith, kept me a Baptist through 3 years of Lutheran education in Germany. What happens in baptism is that we die and we rise with him through faith. My faith, not the pastor's faith, not my parents' faith, but my faith. So I said that out loud. And the students kind of said, And the professor, without missing a beat, Professor Goppel, godly man, loved him. He said, that text works for you because it's designed for evangelistic settings, not family settings. That text does not deal with your kids. And I said, well, as long as it doesn't exclude kids, I'm taking it for kids. The kids don't have faith like that, and therefore I don't baptize them. That verse has been helpful for me. There are lots of other arguments, but just existentially at that moment when I had to deal with that situation where I was kind of all by myself, it helped me. I can't think of a good argument for Kevin.
So you just
I'm working it.
No, you just read Colossians 2:12.
Yeah, go ahead.
Colossians 2:11. In him you were circumcised with circumcision made without hands by putting off the body of the flesh by the circumcision of Christ, having been baptized, buried with him in baptism, and the rest of verse 12.
Which says through faith.
It's true. The connection there in a single sentence is in the same breath, Paul is comparing what's the spiritual import of circumcision with the spiritual import of baptism. So Paul says in Romans 4:11 that Abraham received the sign of circumcision, which is a seal of the righteousness that comes by faith. So I think everything Baptist wants to say about baptism representing faith, justification, union with Christ, forgiveness, I agree that baptism signifies all of those things. And I believe Romans 4:11 says circumcision signified all of those things. So the question is not what baptism signifies, but whether that sign can be applied prior to the known exercise of faith. We certainly know if Paul says circumcision meant that, that's what it meant. And for Abraham, he was then told, your sons, go circumcise them on the 8th day, with that spiritual significance. And yet they were to receive that sign pointing to that reality, because I think our biggest difference is what is new or not new about the new covenant. Is the new covenant new in a way that the family principle is no longer operative, so that each one will know the Lord, and so it's new in that way? Is it new in the way from a bike to a car, or is it new in the way from a puppy to a dog? I say it's from a puppy to a dog. It's grown up, same principle. If I told you I got a great new insurance plan It's great. It's got better coverage. It's got lower premiums. You're going to love this, our whole business. You're going to love this new insurance plan. By the way, your kids aren't included in the insurance plan anymore. Love it? Say, how is that a better insurance plan? I think you would see the absolute explosion in the church if it was immediately understood that our children are no longer a part of this covenant community. I'll give John the last word if you want to.
Did that help?
No.
I'm done. I'm done.
There you go.
Thank you.